I think it's coming out of my microphone now.
Alright. Alright, let's go. Hello everybody. Welcome to the Hitstun podcast, episode 3. We talked about the Tokyo Game Show. Let me turn on this music audio right quick. It's a little bit in my ears. I'm running low on brain cells right now. I can't really function. Alright, I think that's good.
Well, I mean, you did have to like pop some pills to function.
Yo, let's go. Yeah, they're just little MCT oils. Apparently it's like kind of just like coconut oil, I guess technically is what it is. Or at least like you can get it from like coconut oil. It gives me like a lot of energy. But yeah, so we're talking about the Tokyo Game Show. Apparently that's already going on. I have the schedule here. Nothing is happening today that like I really care too much about. I think Microsoft.
What's in the lineup for today?
Let me bring that over. So there's Microsoft's little thing happened earlier today. There was Square Enix and something called Lightning Games. I don't think I've really ever heard of them. I want to say this already happened like this morning, but because like I've seen that Microsoft did again something already. I don't think there was anything big announced, but I haven't heard really too much from Square Enix or Lightning Games. Like I said, I'm pretty sure everything already happened, but I guess I missed everything. Something I was looking forward to seeing a bit more of was like Final Fantasy 16. Oof, that was looking kind of spicy. It was looking kind of like some Devil May Cry type of action RPG stuff. Did you see the trailer for that Final Fantasy 16?
Actually, no, but I'm assuming that it's probably like the same engine as either Final Fantasy 7 remake or 15. So it's like that Crystal engine that they've been using for the past couple of years.
Yeah, it most definitely it looks a bit more even action oriented than 15 or 7 did. I'll say that. The one thing that seemed kind of interesting about Final Fantasy 7 remake. Now again, I didn't really play that game, but it kind of seemed like the hit. Okay, so maybe you can tell me about it, because it seemed kind of like the hits or whatever. Like whenever you're actually like meleeing someone, there didn't seem like to me there was like a lot of feedback. Like if you look at Kingdom Hearts 2, you know, whenever you're swinging, you're hitting people, you get that big bounce. The enemies are actually, you know, like reacting to your hits. The game kind of looked a little bit stiff to me. Final Fantasy 7 remake did, but I didn't play it, so I don't know how stiff it actually felt.
Are you talking about the enemies being stiff or the characters being stiff?
Like the enemies reacting to your hits. It felt kind of questionable at times. Like again, I didn't play it, but it just looking at it, it looked kind of. Ooh, Riri says to put them in. Riri is here. So yeah, maybe you could.
You're kind of right?
Mm-hmm.
The times that enemies would react to you on remake was when you staggered them, and I think that's just like a staple since Final Fantasy 13 that they've been doing the stagger mechanic, which is. You do like combos enough on them of their weaknesses, and then they'll stagger, and then you get like double damage and things like they're essentially put into a prolonged state of being downed, and then you get to do like strong hitting moves.
Yeah. See, that's kind of the thing that like I liked about Kingdom Hearts 2 and a bit of Kingdom Hearts 3. I didn't finish that. I didn't finish Kingdom Hearts 3, but
Kingdom Hearts 3 was trash. Like,
was it?
I'm gonna at you right now, bro. It could not keep my attention.
I didn't finish it. Maybe that's why. I don't know.
I'm halfway through it, and I've just been dragging my feet the entire time. It takes the floatiness of Birth by Sleep, and like it essentially okay, if you've played Birth by Sleep, then you should know like what I'm talking about. Or you can just kind of like mash the X button and get away with it. Like there is no returning to the ground. If you just keep mashing X,
you're just in the air forever, and then
and I hate that. I hate that because it feels like I don't get to touch the ground and move. I just have to freaking mash the button. And even with the dashes and the burst options, it's like I don't care about the burst options. I want to move like naturally, and making me not have to touch the ground makes it to where I can't.
Yeah, you're kind of
I
stuck.
can't move freely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing that does, like, if like you had glide as like a staple like ability off rip, it might like kind of fix that a little bit. But even then, it's not the same as having complete like omnidirectional movement that you do like on the ground, you know. So hopefully, Final Fantasy 16, it was looking a lot more honestly like a Devil May Cry game from the little tidbits that I've seen. Of course, it was like a supercut. There was no UI, none of that. So it's kind of really hard to say what exactly it's gonna play like entirely. But
yeah. But it is worth noting that the Devil May Cry 5 guys are working on it.
Oh, they are really?
They do have a hand in it.
Oh, okay. So I guess
the guy who directed them is working on it.
Okay, so okay, that makes a lot of sense then, because that's like instantly something I noticed. Is it looks a lot like that.
Looks very action RPG.
Speaking of Devil May Cry, Capcom boys, they're doing their thing tomorrow. Let me find that thing that you linked me again right quick. The
schedule.
Yeah, the schedule. So
I'm watching the Final Fantasy 16 reveal trailer right now.
Okay. So yeah,
I thought it was a pretty solid reveal trailer.
Oh yeah.
Were you on the podcast?
Yeah, we're chilling. What's up, baby?
Oh shit.
Yeah, so Capcom goes tomorrow after Sega Atlas. Guilty Gear is going to be shown at Sega Atlas's thing or whatever. So that's going to be hype. I do want to talk a bit right quick about Capcom and what they're going to show. Hard to read. I feel like it's I wouldn't be too surprised if they reveal just a little bit Street Fighter 6. You know, just even like a little CG trailer of like Ryu like grabbing his bandana or his headband or whatever, you know. It's just something a little sweet. Because if you look at the timeline, right? So Street Fighter 5 was announced in 2014. And then they did Capcom Cup 2015 was Ultra Street Fighter 4. And then right after that, 2016 is when Street Fighter 5 came out. I feel like we could have a similar situation where Street Fighter 5 is announced right now. What is it, like 2020? Street Fighter or Capcom Cup 2021 happens, and then next year after that, Street Fighter 6. So I feel like the timeline kind of works out. Especially, it's kind of convenient with the new systems on the horizon. They don't have to worry about, you know, their fan base really cannibalizing itself, because it's like, well, it's on a new console. You know, I'll most definitely, you know, get the new game or whatever for the new console. And also, if you just look at the position that Street Fighter 5 is in right now, I feel like Capcom, now it is Capcom. Capcom has kind of a track record of, let's just say, you just messing up, you know. But if you look at like the state that Street Fighter 5 is in right now, even though it took a bit to get to this point, I don't see Street Fighter 6 being anything but an incredibly like solid game at the very least. Because I wish Snack were in this one, because I know he plays Street Fighter 5 still like really consistently, but with the championship edition and whatnot, a lot of people are just like really enjoying the game. Just seems like there's a lot more character depth with or room for character exploration with the new V trigger or second V skills and whatnot. The new characters seem to have like a lot of cool character specific things. And then looking at Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, they actually fixed their netcode problems. That game was, again, a really incredibly solid game. Bad for other reasons, but, you know, I digress. So I feel like right now Capcom has like a lot of things that are just like kind of like, they have all the pieces for the puzzle. It's just like, can they actually put together this puzzle for Street Fighter 6?
They pulled the trigger.
I feel like they theoretically should, or what?
I think if they don't essentially, you would think that like games can only get better as they progress, but I don't know. I've been finding that there's a lot of I'm pessimistic about like sequels for a lot of games, because what was it? Mortal Kombat's sequel of this generation
11
is like trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time people are okay, so fighting games are already niche and there's not a lot of people who like to play them compared to other games. And it seems like they're trying to like make things simpler. And I think that at least right now, most of the CEOs of gaming companies are like tone deaf to what the people want, and they're probably gonna make it easier. And by making it easier, people are gonna hate it, and then it's probably just gonna be a repeat of Street Fighter V.
I could see that, and that's kind of like my whole thing about if like Capcom just actually assembles the puzzle. Because it's like right now everything is like in the right place. They've shown that like by updating Street Fighter V, they can take a game that's like really bare bones and not well received into a more positive direction. And if they keep that kind of character variety,
They're gonna do
kind of
Tekken Tag 3, bro. It's not gonna be Street Fighter 6.
No, dude. Tekken Tag 3, that's gonna be Namco Bandai. I actually do have a tinfoil hat theory about that. We'll get to that in a second. I got some tinfoil hats out here.
Snake in Tekken 7.
Snake in Tekken 7.
It almost happened. They memed us at
Or
Evo.
Tekken 8.
They memed us at Evo. But no, like everything about the current state of Street Fighter V, in combination with the fact that they fixed the netcode issue that Street Fighter V had with Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. And then if you look at the current state of like the CPT, like the online tournaments that they do, it's very obvious that with our current timeline that netcode is important, and that's being displayed for all to see on their official
Smash.
yeah Smash Ultimate. But yeah, that's being displayed for everyone to see on their official like live streams and whatnot, on their official tournaments. People are seeing like these lag spikes and whatnot, so it's like that's obviously something that's going to be really important to them, theoretically anyways. So I just feel like they take that design philosophy that they had at the tail end of here Street Fighter V, and you know, at the very least Street Fighter 6 should be like a competent, like just solid game, even if it's not like the next Third Strike or whatever, you know. But I feel like it has everything going for it to at the very least be extremely solid, to where it's like not disappointing, you know. But it's Capcom.
It'll get people to play it it'll hopefully get people to play it for more than like a week.
Yeah.
See, you would think that,
But it's Capcom.
Time and time again, I have only seen
right
the quality of games decline in this new era, because it's becoming more expensive to produce new products. So they want like a guaranteed cash grab. They don't want to be like trying to reinvent the wheel, essentially.
Yeah.
So I have pessimistic hopes, especially considering like how slow I've seen most gaming companies move. Smash Ultimate, like, yeah, I know the global pandemic, right? A lot of people are like, oh yeah, this whole thing makes it to where like it's really hard for people to like announce stuff and put out content, and I understand that. But for me personally, I just see it as this kind of shows like the competency of people, you know, like the people who are well adjusted to today's climate, like work climate, are the companies that I see that I have faith in, because it shows that they can adapt, and a lot of these companies refuse to adapt. That's why I have like very low hopes for Smash Ultimate. Like, oh my god,
I don't see any chance of it being fixed.
Yeah, I have zero hope. Like people like they said, oh yeah, we'll like improve the online experience, and I'm like, yeah, no, that's cap. That's cap. Yeah, there's no way they're gonna do that.
You know, to, I don't know, save face, I guess, at that point.
Yeah, but this is a fighting game podcast to talk about, so let's not talk about the party game. Let's talk about some real fighting games.
Like Melee?
Yeah, exactly. Melee is a real fighting game. Ultimate.
I'm actually still streaming this under Melee. Whatever. Here.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't here. I told you last week that I was going to tell you to make sure you... Yeah, I meant to be here on time, but the lady I was supposed to be having that meeting with was like half an hour late. And so like I was like, oh man, well,
stop lying, bro. We all know you're laying pipe. We all know you're laying pipe, bro.
Yo, I wish. Listen, if I was doing that, I would still be doing it. Like I didn't know. I would have just said I'm not gonna make it.
The black anaconda never stops.
Solid.
Listen,
Anyways.
all right, no, we're moving on.
This is TGS,
But,
right?
I don't know.
What's TGS?
Tokyo
It's
Game
TGS.
Show.
Tokyo Game Show.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought when you guys were typing yesterday, you were saying, or like a couple days ago, I thought you were saying TGC. And I was like, trading card games, easy mode, bro. I play a bunch of Magic the Gathering.
No, one thing that I hope from Capcom. Okay, now this is most definitely not happening. But like, what if
Tag 3.
No, that's Namco Bandai. That's a tinfoil hat 3 for a little bit later. But
No, Capcom's gonna do it.
So like, what if we get Marvel vs. Capcom, sell like beautiful pixel art in the vein of like Third Strike? It's another 2v2 fighter, and they announce it like at the end of their their presentation. Marvel vs. Capcom, like I don't know, like what's a stupid name? They already did Ultimate.
Marvel vs. Capcom 4.
Yeah, dude, Marvel vs.
There's no
Capcom 4.
subtitle,
Yeah,
just
just
4.
Marvel vs. Capcom 4. Infinite never happened, right? So beautiful
Exactly,
pixel art, crispy animations, right?
Infinite was a spin-off.
Yeah. That was the MCU's freaking version, is what it was. It was the MCU Marvel vs. Capcom. I'd be so happy. I'd be so happy. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Which
but-
kind of sucks because I hear the gameplay itself of Infinite was really good. Like the gameplay itself was good, just how it looked. Most people just couldn't get past how it looked.
I am like
What's the limitations on the cuss words I can say?
people have already dropped F-bombs, so at this point we're just
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Infinite looks like fucking dog shit.
Yeah,
it looks fucking terrible.
So like
Yeah, I know, like it doesn't look great, but I was like looking at the gameplay at its own. I'm like, oh, that seems kind of neat.
I infinitely, no pun intended, enjoy like the lack of tags or the lack of assists rather in that game. Like I don't really like the concept of like assist characters in tag games anymore. I understand they serve a purpose and they're like really cool for like extending combos or locking down neutral or having safe pressure or whatever. But I just like the ability of executing a combo, tagging to my secondary character for option coverage or extending my combo, or and then like swapping back to my primary a lot more than just
Call them, they come in, do a thing, and then leave.
So if we get a new Marvel vs. Capcom like freaking what is it, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite Asterisk or something, where it's just like the good one or something. That'd be
The good one.
Yeah, that.
What is it, ditties? Let's not go to that ditties. Let's go to the good ditties.
So like that'd be hype, but again, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna happen. Something that is confirmed is we got Guilty Gear, our girl Arxis. Oh man, I'm looking forward so much to this Guilty Gear game. Like Guilty Gear Strive is probably going to be like my main game. I haven't been playing Granblue as much as of recently, mainly because like I just haven't been having free
fell out of
time.
it. Yeah.
I wish I had the time to grind the game again, but like Thursdays and like Sundays are pretty much my only free days now, and I dedicate everything to setting up for these for the tournaments and this. But once Strive comes out, hopefully I'll be in a position to just like actually grind the game, because oh man, it just looks like so much fun. I love the changes they're making to the Roman cancels. I'm curious to see if they're gonna go in depth anymore about some of the more like deeper mechanics, or if we're just gonna get like a general trailer or something.
I hope they fix that ugly UI.
If they're probably going to reveal another character.
They said the character reveal isn't gonna be till early October, so I have no idea what's gonna be shown. Yeah. What are you saying, Gio? Right quick.
Oh, I was saying that I hope they fix that dog
The
ugly
UI.
like freaking UI.
I heard
Holy
a lot of
crap, dude!
people had
That's
problems with the UI.
that's like a
I didn't
really
get to
ugly
play. I
UI.
wanted to play the beta, but it was always when I was working, so I was just
Yeah.
like, all right, I'm just not gonna get to play it.
The biggest thing that's egregious to me about the UI is the huge combo counter thing. The combo
That's
counter
what I'm
gets
talking
like
about. That was so
80
ugly.
freaking like it takes up like the entirety of the screen, dude. Let me see if I can Let me see if I can find a freaking picture of it. Combo counter.
Yeah, no, it just looks disgusting, dude. Like, why the hell would you, like, who made that decision and thought it was okay?
Alright, facts.
I guess honestly tomorrow I'm less focused on tomorrow. I'm more focused on Saturday.
How huge this is. Oh, what's happening Saturday? Is that's like Namco Bandai and
it's Koei Tecmo. It's Psy Games, which are the Grand Blue guy. Like, which is the
Oh
company that
my
owns
god.
Grand Blue.
Oh,
Which
yeah?
Are they
means
gonna
if
freaking
they
announce?
show anything for Grand Blue, we're probably gonna see CAG.
Mm-hmm.
Are they gonna announce the next Smash Bros character?
They might.
I don't know. I don't know.
I could see it. I
I hope not.
Why not?
Well, I don't think they. I don't think. Let's see, because Namco is on Sunday. Yeah.
I don't want another matchup
like-
to learn.
But like Nintendo is not really in here, so and I don't think they'd give that to Namco.
I
But they
guess.
did that for the game show award thing.
Oh, yeah, I could see that then. I kind of feel like that might be a easy clap, a new
Because
character reveal.
all these stupid Smash Bros fanboys, like every time I go to watch a mini direct, I see these dumbasses going like,
It's
Look,
people
man.
think. It's
Hey,
people
man, it's
think.
their hopes. It's their hopes and dreams, man.
It's people thinking.
Smash
they're funny.
character? Smash character,
Like,
bro?
Half of them are
Smash
people
Bros.
who probably
reveal?
don't even actually play the game. Like they just think they're being funny.
Nah, man. I mean, new Smash Bros. Characters always hype, man. Yeah, like there's
No, I agree.
whenever a new Smash character is announced, it's like it's always an event, you know. So I understand it. It can
I'll
be
agree
kind
with
of.
that.
I hope they don't add another character that's like more range, because it was freaking Byleth and then freaking
You leave Min Min alone. She is perfectly
Min Min?
fine.
Min Min
Just
is
give me
such a
Fairy.
cancerous dog
Give me-
crap character,
no, give
bro.
me
I
Fairy.
hate her so much,
Give
bro.
me
Fairy
No,
and
Min Min's
good
fun.
old.
She's so
Smash
dumb.
Bros.
All people do is forward smash and forward tilt
That's
with it.
all
It's
she
like
can do.
you're lame as fuck, bro.
love
Learn how to nair, learn how to do reverse up air into back air or some shit like that.
that'd be
Like do
fine,
something
see?
cool.
Listen,
Nah,
just
man.
don't get hit.
Oh man, playing.
I don't.
Playing optimal is
That's-
not
there you
always
go, it's not a
mean
problem.
playing cool. All right, so what is cool? What is cool is tech and tag. I'll use that as a segue. Let's go right into my. We'll go right
All right,
into
give
my
me your
tinfoil
tinfoil.
hat. Okay, all right. So here, now this is incredibly tinfoil hat. All right, you guys ready? So I'm over here. I don't even know what this freaking site is. It's the only site I could find that has all the like games that are quote unquote confirmed for TGS, right? So we have Bandai. Let me start off with the other one that has like Square Enix or whatever. This shows that like Final Fantasy is going to be there. It has Capcom. It shows Street Fighter 5. All this sort of stuff, right? We go over to Namco Bandai. Interestingly enough, there's no Tekken. No Tekken listed here as a game that's gonna be announced. What could that mean? Now maybe I'm just not up to date. Maybe I'm just like not in the loop. Maybe they just announced like like Tekken just doesn't
They're
have
announcing
anymore.
the new Smash character.
Yeah, it was like maybe Tekken 7's already like just confirmed, like just not getting any more like any more updates, and that this isn't like it's like
I'm
shocking. or
pretty sure
anything.
Fakuram
They
was the
announced-
last
I
person.
was like, didn't they announce like they're doing a whole big thing not too long ago?
Whole
Yeah,
big
I think
thing.
Fakuram was the last person.
Yeah.
Dude
Yeah,
with,
that was
like the
that was
bandages and
recent.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think
So,
he was the last character.
They might genuinely just not have anything to show. Well, because they had you know what? It's because the round table thing. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. The fighting game round table that months ago. So they just might not have anything.
So here's my
Right.
tinfoil hat theory, right? Okay, we're gonna go super tinfoil hat first, and then we'll dial it back to just like an
You're gonna
average
have
tinfoil
Cloud
hat.
and Snake.
We're gonna have
Tekken Tag 3.
Tekken Tag 3, right? Show it off, okay? Comes out next year to not compete with Street Fighter 6 the following year. I don't know, man. Maybe? Probably not.
2022.
So like 2021 Tekken Tag 3, and then 2022 Street Fighter 6. I don't know. It's just like a dream of mine that I know will never happen. But dude, if it does, I'm calling it now. You heard it here first. What might be more likely is nothing at all, or maybe like a Tekken 8 reveal. Maybe.
I don't think it'll be a Tekken 8 reveal.
You don't think so?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Well,
I don't know.
That would be like some Smash 4 to Smash Ultimate type
like,
shit.
Games like Tekken and stuff usually don't come out until like halfway through a console
Well,
cycle.
Here's the thing though that that I'm seeing is like the position that fighting games are in right now is like the best that it's ever been, and they've kind of all adopted this games as a service type of mentality.
Except
where
for Smash.
Yeah, well, technically yeah, but technically no at the same time. It's kind of Smash is a special case.
The first part of the year is
special
like
case
the
that
best.
basically anybody's gonna play it. It's just now nobody wants to play it because now they can't just stay at home and play it like with friends.
But so like all the fighting games have kind of like almost become their own like brands in a sense, where you have like all these world tours and whatnot, and all these different events that are leading up to like the magnum opus like grand finals of the world tours and everything. And so we're constantly getting updates for like Street Fighter 5, new characters, new this, that. Tekken 7 is getting like, constant, updates and tweaks and everything. They're kind of like fighting games are in this like almost like a newsletter or like this like games as a service type of thing. And so I don't really see at least a company like Capcom wanting to go an entire year without that, that train being able to run where it's like, all right, we have this event leading up to this. Cause that's brand deals. It's
also worth noting that isn't Street Fighter 5 getting a new season? So
it is getting a new season. That's why I think 2021 will be like the last year for Street Fighter 5, and then that'll transition right into Street Fighter 6. Because I think Capcom is gonna want to like keep that train of constant hype going, and it's kind of convenient for them too because it's a new console that's coming out, so people are going to. It's not gonna split like the player base. It's not like. People are going to be encouraged to get this new console and then just like transition to the new game. And so I can see a similar.
They're gonna pull a Smash Ultimate.
Yeah, I mean, I can see something similar happening with Tekken 7 to Tekken 8, where it's like they're continuing that constant wave of like, all right, this is the next character, next season. Oh, new console generation, next game, next hype, next tournament series, etc., etc. So. I think it's slightly less likely for Tekken 7 to be out or Tekken 8 to be out next year than in comparison to like Street Fighter 6 being revealed. I think that's less likely, but looking at the current landscape of like just the FGC and everything, I think it's still most definitely something to consider. Like I wouldn't be surprised if that happened, at least. Oh, that was the music I was listening to. I didn't mean to pause it. I was like, what the heck is this? But yeah, let me like take a look at the schedule again right quick to see if there's anything else I'm like really looking forward to.
I'm always interested to see what level 5 has got to show.
What do they make again? I don't remember.
They haven't handed a lot of stuff.
They're on Saturday.
Yeah, I can't think of anything that comes right off the top of my head.
Do you think we'll get anything Grand Blue related at Side Games? I wouldn't think so because we just got.
Well, because I don't think Side Game. Well, I don't know what else Side Games does.
Yeah,
honestly,
I guess that's true.
And considering how small a block they have, which is like an hour, like I'm sure they have something.
Yeah.
And CAG is supposedly coming out next month, and we've seen nothing.
What's CAG?
Cagliostro or whatever her name is.
Yeah, Cagliostro.
The next Grand Blue character.
Is the next Grand Blue character.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
is that dude who
the dude who's
like
a lolly or whatever?
Yeah. That's CAG. That's good old Uncle CAG.
I mean, I could see that. I guess. Do they normally or what?
They don't usually rapid fire release them like that, but I think it's just because they've also, due to COVID and just the gap between.
Hey, you can't say that word, bro. You gotta say the global
demonetized.
pandemic. Facts.
The virus. Get out of here. The virus. The gap between Zoe and Belial was like so big. That I mean, considering they felt comfortable enough to they didn't even give us a coming soon. They were like, no, late October. Easy.
Yeah.
Late October, and I think the character that comes out after that is late December. Like,
Okay.
So they're coming out like back to back.
Yeah. I guess I could see them.
And then the characters after whoever is in December are going to be a little more stretched out in 2021.
Mm-hmm. It's really unfortunate that the global pandemic hit when it did, because the Grand Blue was ready to pop off. Like, there was
really
a
was.
lot of people playing the game, and like for good reason. I got hooked on it. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like take it super serious or anything, but I bought it because I had a fight stick, and my fight stick worked on my PC, and I had no games to play on the PC. And I was like, you know what, screw it. Let's just get Grand Blue, see if it can freaking see if my PC can run it.
Worst case scenario, refund it and lament.
Yeah. When my PC ran it, I was like, yo, this game's kind of hype. And I was like, bet, I'm going to go to the vault. They run it on the freaking, they're going to be running it at the next monthly. And then, like, everything just shut down. I'm like, crap. All right, I'm going to keep grinding this game until, you know, things clear up. Surely it'll clear up soon. And it's like, oh, you know what? Yeah, they're not going to clear up soon.
Like, actual
Especially with all these freaking smooth brain Americans being like, COVID isn't a real threat.
Demonetize.
Oh yeah, this global pandemic. Well, they wouldn't even say that. This is like Chinese flu, because you know how they are. Is gonna make us.
Man, I'm an American.
Is not gonna hurt us. I am too, but I can talk about how dumb we are, bro.
Yeah, no, people are dumb, dude. I can't.
Like real talk, bro. Like whenever I hear my boss or anybody like that say stuff like that, I'm just like, bro.
You're like, oh, you are so lucky. You were actually paying me not to pop you in the mouth right now. Like,
I mean, I wouldn't be violent. I'd just be like, you're just uneducated.
Unfortunately, yeah, it like killed off Grand Blue's like tournament life. It ended up ruining. RIP Evo, not Evo. Well, yeah, RIP Evo. That's for other things. I'm gonna say E3. RIP E3.
E3.
Let's not talk about it. RIP Evo.
I mean, I was gonna say that.
The thing about we were talking about it last week, and you got all close to the mic. You're like, well, but RIP Evo.
Yeah, RIP Evo. But so yeah, it kind of came through. It kind of ruined everything for a lot of things. TGS as well, you know, as being online is
Yeah.
I guess like a first, you know, for being only online. Nintendo being ahead of the curve. Hey man, they've been doing directs forever. It's like they knew.
Oh, okay. I was like,
They know too.
I was like, Nintendo ahead of the curve. Excuse
man.
me.
Ahead of
Are
the
we in
curve,
the same
dude.
timeline, bro?
We are
Yeah,
in
very
the
rare
worst
turn
timeline.
Yeah, in a rare turn of events, it's Nintendo who's leading the pack. But
Yeah, I don't know if there's really too much else I'm looking forward to. I need to see if there's any more.
At this point, everything's just kind of a surprise. You're just like, if it happens, great. If it doesn't, well, I wasn't expecting anything anyway.
Yeah, I'm
It's basically I've approached the rest of this year.
I'm trying to see. Yo, there's a PUBG section. Why is there a PUBG section? That can't be PUBG. Is it PUBG? Like,
there's no way, because do people still play PUBG? Like
I don't know,
like
dude.
genuinely, do people still play it? Oh my god,
Yes.
I just saw. Yeah, you're right. That is totally PUBG.
Yeah, people still play PUBG because I have some friends that are like, yo, bro, you trying to play some PUBG? And I'm like, I want to play, like, a different game. And then they're like, nah, bro, PUBG. And I'm like, fuck, all right.
Apparently Tencent's also going to be there, so we'll probably end up seeing the
Oh, bro,
Pokemon
we're going to see the
game.
League fighting game.
I wish, but I don't think so. I think it's too early still. I hope so.
League
but
of Legends fighting game.
I think
I mean, but they...
what we'll see is the freaking Pokemon League clone. That's what we'll see.
I was about to say something like super messed up.
Yeah. Don't get me freaking banned. Instant strike. What's possible?
But with all with Tencent's work ethic is what I'll say. They totally will have it done.
Oh.
They just need to grease the machine with some red oil.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So I really hope I see that Konami has a block on here. I hope Konami is just some guy walking out and being like,
Sorry,
"Yeah, we're
Kojima.
selling
Pachinko.
to somebody else so they can make our games again." I don't want to hear anything else Konami has to say other than we're selling our IPs off.
Now, Gio had to read. They're gonna come in there and they're gonna say, "Hey, we have more Metal Gear pachinkos, and we're never working with Kojima again." Something along those lines.
Again, we're never working with him again. It's like you're already doing that. And like, we're just making sure you know. Fuck him.
Unfortunately.
But
Konami treats
when they did I don't know if you ever saw the Castlevania, the one for the Castlevania one. Like it looks,
Ritual Bloodstained Night or whatever.
No, the Castlevania pachinko machine.
Oh yeah.
It's just like it's just some guy loud just shouting, "Hit the lever," and I'm just like, dude, my heart snapped in half. I was like, oh
my god. So yeah.
Like, take me down, murder me, take me out now, please.
Let me peep the schedule one more time and see if there's just really anything I'm missing.
Look, here's what Konami is like: the ex-girlfriend, and Hideo Kojima's like the dude who just like raw dogged her so hard. I'll just kidding.
Oh wait.
I don't know, man.
What am I looking for? Okay, yeah, I don't see anything else. Sega Atlas, like I said, will have what's it called?
Oh, Atlas is definitely gonna do something
for
with,
Nier, right? Didn't they already announce something with Nier?
Oh, I thought it was gonna be.
Atlas is Square. It's done by Square.
I thought Atlas was probably gonna talk about Shin Megami
Tensei.
Yeah, Shin Megami Tensei, the one that they revealed in the direct for the Switch.
They'll probably talk about that. If there's a god, we'll get a P5 Arena.
Doubt, but dude, fingers crossed, that'd be high.
There's my tinfoil hat. I'm gonna keep praying for it. Just give me
P5 Arena, and Joker has his Smash Bros.
Oh my gosh.
Friggin' P5 Arena has Joker's Smash Bros moves.
Listen.
Let's see. Mouse Computer apparently is gonna be here. I don't know what that is. Like, okay.
Watch them show the hypest thing of the whole show, and nobody's gonna see nobody knows who they are.
Mouse Computer is what you said?
Yeah, Mouse Computer is gonna be there. It's just like someone just
you
like.
You wanna know what Mouse Computer is?
What is it?
Do you?
Alright. So Mouse Computer is the new line of computers by Walt Disney.
Oh, he was like, what?
I was like, I feel like there's a Disney joke coming our way.
That makes sense. They're just gonna be throwing computer mice on the stage and then watch people step on it or something. It's gonna be on there. I don't know. So I don't think
now, $29.99.
Yeah, buy this shattered PC mouse for $49.99. Stepped on main stage at freaking TGS. Get a signed copy by freaking Hideo Kojima. Yeah. No, just the freaking pieces are just being sold in Konami's pachinko machines, dude.
Have the guy who did Mighty Number 9 sign them.
Something.
Somehow find a way to lower their value even more so.
No, I said the pieces are gonna be.
I thought you said the Pichus. I was like,
no, the pieces of the shattered computer mice are just gonna be addition to the pachinko machine, you know.
What's this rattling inside my pachinko?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we're really looking forward to. Final Fantasy 16. I'll have to go see if there's anything set there.
I think the main thing they showed was mostly Nier. So I went back and watched it, and it was mostly Nier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That being said, the new I'm gonna call it the new Nier game, but I think it's a remaster of one of the ones that didn't get localized, so it never came to the West.
Oh okay.
Was it?
So it's getting
Gestalt?
like. No, I think it's called Reincarnation is a mobile game. The other one I think is called like I was looking right at it and now I can't remember the name.
Is it Near Gestalt?
No.
No.
It had a pretty long name.
I'm just gonna type Nier TGS 2020 and see what we get.
Oh, Nier Replicant.
That's really long.
Oh, Replicant.
Yeah, I was like, it's some word that I don't think I've said in years until I looked at the title of this game.
I swear to God, it's probably just near Gestalt, and if I see it and that's the case, I'm gonna be
possibly.
like shook.
It looks like a game. I think the story is that it's a game that never got released over here, so they're beefing it up and then localizing it up for over here.
Do you think we'll get any Dragon Ball Fighters content at Namco Bandai?
Yeah, I mean, Namco Bandai is there.
I don't know when the brakes are stopping on that game, dude. They just keep updating it, like keep pumping it out.
I was like, well, I mean, like they've got 2 hours worth. They've got a 2-hour time slot, so I assume they'll just be showing a lot. I don't know. I wonder who they'll show after Roshi. Like,
I mean, it's like technically the Dragon Ball.
It's also like hard to tell if it's like too soon to like reveal a new character. I don't know. It's like always
so the Nier game that I'm talking about is Gestalt is the one that came out here. Replicant is the one that was partnered with it. So swap the titles and it was the one I thought it was.
Yeah.
Actually, they kind of are the same game. The Gestalt one is with the older guy, and then the younger one is the Replicant one.
See,
I haven't played either of them.
I know like jack shit about Nier lore. All
Nier is
Nier Automata is great, and don't touch the robots. They're robots. Stop touching the robots.
They're meant to be objectified because they're robots.
Yeah.
But anyways, so like Nier is a side story off of one of the Drakengard alternate endings. Yeah.
Apparently, I haven't played the Drakengard games, and isn't the story like if you think Kingdom Hearts is convoluted,
just if you see Yoko Taro in the room, just kind of put a seatbelt on. And just accept that you're gonna be in it for a while. Let's put it that way. Yoko Taro basically guarantees that you're just gonna be in it for a while. Freaking, he's part of the he's putting together the current raid tier, 24-man raid tier for Fantasy 14, and it's just like, can you stop putting important information in games that have nothing to do with Nier? And he's like, no, I don't think I will do that. He's like, I think I'm gonna completely ignore whatever you just said.
So I was reading this thing again about the games that Namco Bandai have or whatever, and I saw Project Cars 3, and deadass thought I was like, we're getting a Cars 3 game. It was like, let's freaking go, dude.
There already was a Cars 3 game.
Was there? Hold on.
I don't think it was on Steam. I think it was like a console-only game, like most of those games.
Hold on, man. Oh yeah, facts. Came out 3 years ago, dude. Yo, we're getting Cars 3 DLC. Let's go, dude. Let's freaking go, dude. You kidding me? It's hype, bro. Can we get a Cars fighting game?
I'm disgusted.
Dude, it's just Burnout. It's just Burnout.
Burnout Paradise.
I want to get a Final Fantasy versus game, dude. That'd be hype. I mean, Dissidia, but like 2D.
Yeah, I was gonna say
like Dissidia.
No, but like
Dissidia.
Like 2D. Yeah.
No, I know what you mean.
A non-arena fight.
Oh, so you mean Ergeist God Save the Ring?
Is that a thing? What is that?
Look it up.
I'm looking up. How do you freaking spell this, dude? I'm gonna spell
Just
it.
put God Save the Ring or whatever.
Yeah, I'm looking at. What the heck? What is this?
It's Tekken.
You know, I
but
think
the
I've
guest
actually
characters
seen
are
this.
Final.
Yeah. I know, this is a 3D game. I said 2D.
Oh, if you
Doesn't
want a
count.
2D Final Fantasy fighting game, just play Smash Bros and do.
Alright, we're capping now. Smash 4.
Oh wait,
Honestly,
that's not a fighting game.
I don't think the world would be ready for. I don't think the world would be ready for a Final Fantasy fighting game like a traditional one.
I had to be ready for it,
Bro,
man.
I would main either Zidane or Terra, like free.
I'd main Ramza for free. Yeah, like easily. Be like, I don't even care.
Ramza's the tactics one, right?
Yeah.
So are we calling it now? 2D Final Fantasy fighting game? Reveal it at Namco Bandai?
TGS
Yeah.
today because that's the only time Square has a thing lined up.
Nah, man. Namco Bandai will co-develop it, or Atlas or something. I don't know.
Do you want Namco Bandai to have a hand in it?
I mean, they make
No.
Tekken, sort of, so, like, you know.
They also make Smash Bros, and we all know that Smash Bros is like.
Listen, man. Smash
It
can
sucks.
be fun. It's just bad.
That could be fun, but everybody has to be available. Like, has to be there.
Look.
Until then, just, I don't know. Fucking go play Rivals.
I was non-ironically watching a Twitter clip of Grand Finals. It was Epic
Please tell me it was like
Gabriel.
Wi-Fi Zelda.
Hold on. It was Epic Gabriel versus some dude named I think it was Sonics or something like that, and it was
Oh,
Rob
yeah.
versus Sonic. Bro, that thing looked so fucking boring. I was like, wow.
Oh wait,
how
is that the
did-
one that everyone kicked a stink over because the Sonic like timed him out?
No.
No. I know that
but
people were upset about that for a while. I'm just like, man, it's almost
Essentially-
like people have never been timed out before.
essentially I was watching this freaking thing and it was just so freaking boring. Like I literally was like, damn, how did I think this game was hype? And it's funny because like I want to enjoy Smash, but when I was watching that I was like, damn, like this really
It's
doesn't
not
look
fun to
hype.
watch, yeah.
See,
Yeah.
what's funny for me is, like, I've been enjoying. Okay, well, I haven't like played it, I guess, in a competitive sense recently, but since I've just been playing like Ultimate, like for funsies and memeing, I enjoy the game so much more. Like,
Yeah.
it's just not a competitive game, but I think it's fun.
I
Like,
think I officially like made that switch when I started playing Granblue with you.
Yeah,
I was like,
same.
you know what? I like stopped playing Smash competitively.
I think I messaged the chat about that. I was like, I can't play this game. Granblue's gonna be my main game now, and I've been enjoying Smash Ultimate when I play it for fun. But if I'm 1v1ing, then I don't know. I just, unless I'm playing a character that's just, you know, memeing, I don't know. But that's Smash Ultimate. I feel like we could do an entire like episode just ranting on Smash Ultimate because it happens every episode. But
Yeah, it always comes back to Smash Ultimate.
so on a positive
Wait,
note,
do you guys really?
Yes.
Do you guys really?
Yeah, every
We-
week.
okay, so
Every week.
every week we ran on Smash Ultimate. We talk about the failure and the disappointment that Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite was for like reasons that are obvious.
Even when it's completely not relevant to the conversation, like
Yeah.
Infinite just shows up.
Somehow. And then usually Rushdown is mentioned. So far, nothing has been mentioned about Rushdown, but
I think the only thing that's been mentioned about Rushdown is how I don't like it because every time it's tried to update, it's crashed my Steam and I hate it.
yeah,
Like-
what I
Oh
don't
my
sick
god,
of
I
dealing with it.
don't like.
I didn't
the
like how it felt. Like I understand like the whole like concept of just like having I guess I'm just gonna call it Roman candles because that's the term that comes to mind.
Mm.
I don't know, like it's like that's neat and all, but like I don't care. I don't care.
Well, before
I
we-
will wait. I just want the game to let's make sure the game works first, and it doesn't.
Mm.
Like I don't care how you try to spin it. The
Oh,
game
Rivals of
before-
Aether came out for the Switch.
Yeah.
Before we go on and just vibe, since we're not talking about TGS, I want to just say thanks to everybody for vibing for a bit. We kind of got a little bit sidetracked. So I think we're just going to vibe and chat for a little bit while. Yeah, thanks everyone tuning in to the good old Hitstun podcast. We do this every Thursday around 5-ish o'clock. If you guys want to be a part of it, hey, we have a Discord link. There's a Discord link I'll drop. You guys can join the server and also join in to the good old Melee tournaments that we host over here, baby. Those are Sundays, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So yeah, the Discord link will be in that as well. You guys want to sign up for the bracket and have some fun. Yeah, so everything happens 5 o'clock Thursdays.
No,
and
don't
Sundays.
have fun.
Yeah,
Come in-
come in freaking lab. This is no fun
Come
zone.
in. Yeah, come in and
come and
be,
get washed by Dark Hero.
What are you saying, Gio?
come in, be sweaty, body everybody in the tournament, and then talk crap
Yeah.
afterwards and go like, man, this lineup was free as fuck.
Yeah, GG, no re and a handshake, dude. Just freaking make us cry and then just leave, you know.
Just leave the
And
server.
don't